the C inlet drawing. In this drawing is basically the three blocks that I was mentioning. Um, and working through this is a C inlet. This is the top view that it starts with originally. So you can take this out here like this, copy it down, and then hit this, and you have the different options. These are the visibility parameters. You have the base with the grade inlet, okay, and then you can stretch it to the height that you want to based off of the different, and then here's the third view over here. You can get this, and then see this is this view C, and then there's the other side of it, and of course you can stretch it to be exactly like the other one. So there we go there, and those are your three views. Boom, you're done. Typically what we do in our industry is we put the whole heights or the whole locations for this, and this was a quick thing to show. Obviously this is too big. This is the quick thing to show where the hole is going to go. We don't typically put this hole into the elevation, but this is a tool that I use to figure out the hole heights. You know, you get your invert here, and then you usually go from the bottom of the hole 2 inches. I won't get into any of that right now, but so there's a 12 inches. And based on the hole height, you know how high to make your top, which is where your grate goes, is where the elevation of the grade goes. But anyway, getting back to the block. So for instance, let me just move this out there real quick. For instance, if we bring these down and we want to stack them to get to a certain height, I can put the joint here. I can copy this up, and then I can change and put, okay, let's put the grate seat here. Now this sits on top of here exactly. The dimensions line up exactly. And then now I can grade up here and create something taller, because a lot of times our forms that make these precast concrete only go to a certain height. Same goes with this inlet. We could put the joint on the top. It eliminates the dimensions, and we can go ahead and move this up. You can move it up for with there's the insertion point. Now I use the insertion point at 0, 0. I find it works a lot better for me. So anyway, you come in here, we could do the block editor, and you could see some of the parameters here. I don't use the base point lookup. I create everything at 0, 0, and you can see that all this is geometry is pushed out. These are some of the quirks I'm working through. I created that with 3/8, and now this looks a little better. And in here is where I start editing it. Now, if you go into the different views, of course, you can see really quickly some of the parameters I use. One thing that I'm going to do is use reference dimensions and insert attributes. Now, the attributes was an issue because the attributes were appearing in all the different views, but I'm hoping with that double lookup feature, maybe I can control that a little better. I need to explore that more. I hope this is a quick video that gives you understanding on how I use this block.